Welcome students to this short tutorial on how you can access your Skyward student account. You'll be able to access your grades, your assignments, your schedule, your attendance, and your portfolio. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we want to do is we want to go to the Grand Prairie homepage. So up at the top you're going to type www.gpisd.org. Once you're on our website, if you look over on the right, you'll see a little button that says Skyward. Click on Skyward. Now this is the same way that your teachers log in to access their grade books, but you're going to access your account that's been created for you. So what's going to happen is your teacher's going to give you a login username and a temporary password, and you're going to complete it in these fields. So first, I'm going to be using Savannah Fluid's account. So that is her username, and I'm going to put in her temporary password and sign in. Now it's going to ask you to reset the password. So you're going to come up here and you're going to type your ID number. And submit. And you can see the account has been updated successfully. So next time you log in, you will log in with your new password. Okay, so this looks like this is your dashboard here. Up here at the top you can see her name. Do you want to save your password? Let's always say never for this site. The next thing we want to do is we want to come over here and click on account. And right here you can see your information. So if this information is incorrect, you can have your parents call the school and correct it in case we need to get in contact with them for an emergency. You can also click up on the change password link as well if you need to change your password again. So X out of that. Okay, over here you see the weather. Let's go ahead and get into the places that's going to benefit you the most. Over here on the right, you're going to open the student access. Okay, so now you see once you get in to your full account here on the left, you'll see different tabs. There's home, calendar, gradebook, and so forth. On the home page, you're going to see a list right here of different things your teachers have posted. Like for instance, on the orange here, you'll see these are alerts with information that you need to know. Then you'll come down here and here's an example of something from science where it's a camping trip list and it has an attachment. So these are very, very, very helpful things to help you to be organized and to know what's going on in your classes. Another option you can see up here that's green is your teachers can put quizzes online for you to actually complete. So let's do that right now. It says online assignment, shelving books. So we're going to click on take this assignment. So I am coming on here like I am Savannah to take this assignment. It says where would you shelve a non-novel by Suzanne Collins. I'm going to say in the fiction area. We shelve fiction books by author's last name. That is true. Now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to say save and complete this assignment. If this were a very long assignment and I got interrupted and I couldn't finish, I could click save and complete later and then go back and finish, and then when I got through I would save and complete assignment. So I'm going to click. It's going to say are you sure you want to do this? I'm going to say yes. Okay. So now she's completed this assignment. So now we're going to go to some more tabs. I'm going to show you where that's going to show up. So if I click here, there's the calendar. You'll see things in blue are put in by the district. The things that are green you're going to see have been entered by your teachers. This kind of helps you to be organized in what's due and what you need to know. You can choose, by month. You can look at the day if you want to look at the day or the week or the month. Alright, you can also come down here and click on gradebook. Now here's where you can see all of your grades. Now it does show one missing assignment that she needs to get done, and it looks like they're extra credit assignments, so she's doing just fine. Alright, when I come down here, I'm going to look at all of her grades here. So here's for the current, fourth term, and if a teacher has assignments in here, then it's going to produce a grade. Then you're going to actually see a number. If I click on these numbers, then you're going to see that's going to actually give me the assignments. So I'm going to go in here to Library Aid, 4th. I'm going to click here and see what this is. That's the quiz she just took, that I took for her. So I'm going to close and she can see her grade that she got 100. Very, very nice. So if I wanted to come over here and let's click backwards for the third 9 weeks, if I click right there, now I can see all the daily work and major assignments, that everything she needs to be working in. So she can click here and she can look deeper in the assignment if she wants to, and she can see what's missing, and she can see her average. So it's really, really kind of neat. You don't have to ask your teachers what your average is. You don't have to ask the teachers what assignments are missing, because if you go in here, it's going to show you. The next tab I can click on is attendance. While I'm here, it's going to show me all the times I've been tardy, all the times I've been absent, and you can see here that she was absent for a funded field trip. So you can kind of keep up with your absences to make sure that they are accurate. The tab below that is student information. Now here's where you're going to see a picture of yourself. You're going to see a phone number, and you're going to see your advisor over here and your principal, and down here you're going to see your information. Now if any of these cell phone numbers are wrong, you need to tell your parents to call up to the school and have those changed, because it's very important we have the right number in Skyward in case we need to contact you in case of an emergency. Next, I'm going to click on schedule, and this just tells you, where you're supposed to be. Very, very, very useful. If I click on portfolio, this is kind of cool because I can come back and look at all these previous report cards. This is back even when 2013 progress report from the first 9 weeks. So you can actually come and see what kind of grades you've made. And down here, there's even one from Bush when she was in elementary school. So this is really a useful place to kind of see what grades you've had over the years. If I click on this next tab, login history, it's going to show me, when I've logged in. And of course, Skyport is going to take you back to this main page here. You can select widgets to put in here, and you can do all kind of fun stuff like that. But that's just the basic tutorial on how you access your account. Have a good day. Okay, so what happens if you get locked out of your account? I'm going to come back in here. It's Savannah. And she's tried to log in, but it tells her she's been locked out, the password's not working, she just can't remember. You can come down here and click on this forgot your last password. If you click on forgot your login, it's going to bring up this window. Now, by the way, you don't want to be going to ask Miss Robertson, Miss Flores, the PEMS clerk, or you don't want to be asking Miss Thornton and Miss Johnson in the library, because it's your responsibility to set your own password. All right, so I'm going to put her Gaggle email address. So that's going to be her last name and her ID number. And then it's at gpisd.gaggle.net. So it's fluid ID number at gpisd.gaggle.net. That's your school email address, and submit. It says your request has been received. So click OK. So the next thing you're going to do is go reset that password. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to open a new tab, and I'm going to go to gaggle.net. And I'm going to log in up here at the top. So remember, my login is my last name, ID number. Now, just to be clear, see how this says at gpisd.gaggle.net? On your computer, the first time you type this in, it's not going to have the gpisd there. It's just going to say gaggle.net. You'll have to type this whole thing right here where you put your username. After that, when it comes up, it'll have the whole domain there. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put her password for Gaggle. Now, once we're able to log in, you're going to see that she's going to have a message. It's going to pop up right here. Forgotten password. We're going to click on that. You could also come here and click on your email, but we'll click it from here. Now, once I open this email, you're going to see there's a long link here. If we click that long link, it's going to take us to a page we've already looked at once to actually enter a new password. So here's where we're going to put our new password. And submit. It says account updated successfully. So now when I come and I put that new password, I should be able to sign in successfully like I just did. Thank you. Remember, you have the power to change your own password.